Welcome back to Sussex EVs. Today in part 4, Director and Master Technician Matt Kopp explains what Cedar Electric can offer EV drivers and talks about where the high voltage magic happens.
In terms of service and maintenance, anything on the Tesla we can offer. We wouldn't do that in this facility. This is more for specialist repairs, so high voltage component repairs and high voltage battery repairs really are in here. If it's a research project, so maybe we're looking at, instead of replacing a part, being able to overhaul it, then that is definitely something that would come here on a Tesla. For instance, we got a project starting next week and we're looking at being able to repair the large drive motors on the Tesla. So that's going to be a project we're starting on Monday, and that's the type of services we will offer here. We're also open to anything, so if it could be, I don't know, an MCU repair or a retrofit, anything really, we're open-minded to take that on as well.
I understand quite recently you've repaired I think it's the AC charger on a Tesla Model S.
Yeah.
I think Tesla just wanted to change the whole unit, but you were able to do a little repair?
We could have repaired that. The fuses were blown inside it, but on that particular charger, to get access to the fuses, we need to desolder the top circuit boards, and it was quite labour intensive to do that, so we actually offered a green part instead. So in this area of work, where the parts are so expensive, we will sometimes offer used parts due to the saving in cost that can be done. And it's trying to weigh up really, is there a way to overhaul it and still know it's going to be reliable, or is it more cost effective just to fit a used part? So in that scenario, it was more cost effective to fit a used part because the price wasn't too high.
There are certain common problems crop up with certain Teslas, say door handles. I guess you've done quite a few door handle repairs.
Yeah, so we will fit the repair kit to repair the door handles. Again, we've done quite a few of them now. Once we've worked out a repair procedure to do that, if it's not high voltage related, that will then go to Cedar Garage in Worthing, and then they'll have the step-by-step guide on how to do that, which is what they do there at the moment.
I think certain repairs have to be coded to the car, so with a door handle, if you repair some of the wiring, that's easy, I guess.
Yes.
But if you go change generation of door handle, I think we're up to generation 3 or something. Have you got the equipment and the access to upgrade the car's firmware for new handles or new generation of handle?
We do have Tesla Toolbox if needed, and we also have an offline Tesla tool, which we predominantly use purely because we can spend as long as we like working on the car, so especially for research, that is our go-to. But yeah, we can do anything on the Tesla, and we do have Tesla Toolbox if needed.
How about the on the Model S, the Tesla Daylight, the DRLs?
Yeah.
The top eyebrows they call it. They do tend to fade.
Yeah.
£1,200 I think per headlamp.
Exactly, yeah.
Is that something you can repair?
So we can replace just the LED unit inside. We are actually looking at that on many different other headlights as well at the moment, but yeah, when the cost of the part is so expensive, we're always trying to find a repair solution if we can.
The media control unit, MCU,
yes.
version 1, version 2, a lot of people are upgrading to version 2.
Yeah.
They normally go to Tesla for that. There's no point in you covering that same work.
No, I was going to say, it's kind of one of those, you've got to weigh up your options, and sometimes your Tesla dealer is going to be a lot more local than we were, obviously because of where we are. So if there's not a lot we can do to make the service cheaper or better for you, then sometimes it's worth just going to Tesla for something like that. If you're local and you don't want to travel to a Tesla dealer, then obviously we can do that for anyone in the local area.
There have been problems, I think, between Autoglass and Tesla, getting the windscreens changed. Is that something you can help with? Yeah,
so we can offer a camera calibration. We've got the facilities to do that. Also, we've also getting new alignment equipment in the next month or so. Hunter wheel alignment, which if needed prior to the camera calibration, we can also do.
The wheel alignment would need to be done when you recondition the suspension, particularly front suspension, which wears quite heavily.
Yeah, so if the suspension's worked on, the alignment's getting adjusted, so regardless, we'd always align the car after doing any suspension work. And you know, the importance of tyre wear, rolling resistance to the car for the efficiency of the car, alignment's so much more important on EV vehicles than any other, especially with the weight of the battery being so heavy. They're like 500 kilos on these Teslas, and the torque going through the rear wheels, you definitely see a lot more tyre wear.
On the air conditioning system, the desiccant, I don't know what it is, a cartridge or something,
desiccant bag.
Desiccant bag, that's something that Tesla may or may not recommend, but that full air conditioning service you can offer, can you?
The air conditioning is obviously different on an EV vehicle, not completely different in the sense of the principles of how it works, but you can't just do a regas and a recovery like you would on a normal car. There is valves that need to be opened in order to do a regas, which we can do. We can also do the desiccant bag as well. Yeah, we've done plenty of them before. If
you could speak to a Sussex EV member who knows about electric cars but hasn't made the jump yet, what kind of reassurance could you offer them about buying their first EV?
Well, there's a huge number of benefits. I think one of them is the repair side of it. Servicing cost is very low. There isn't as much moving parts to replace. So as an overall cost of an owner of a car, I think you'll be a lot better off with, the energy saving and the service and maintenance costs. Obviously, there is a lot of scaremonger about what happens if my battery fails and it's out of warranty. It's no different to buying a car and your engine fails and it's out of warranty. The significant cost that it can involve is a lot more, but this is where we come in and we're trying to find solutions to decrease that cost quite a lot. So I think we've mentioned about the high voltage batteries on the Teslas. Obviously they are starting to fail, but generally it's around £5,200 for us to overhaul and repair a battery, which is not too dissimilar. I mean, if an engine goes on a nice car, it's about the same price. There is warranties you can get to help your peace of mind, and being a VAT registered garage is all you need to take an aftermarket warranty to. So if there is a battery warranty, you've got aftermarket, we can help you with that as well.
Matt, how can you help our Sussex EV members keep their cars safe and roadworthy?
I think the unique thing about Cedar Electric is that we are different in the sense that we want to offer solutions to keep costs down and overhaul parts rather than replace. So I'm open to any query. Even sometimes the customer may know more about a certain topic than ours, and I'm open-minded to try and repair and overhaul anything to keep the cost down. I think that is a unique thing about what we're doing here. That sense, I think we're quite unique to what we can offer Sussex EVs, and we're always at the end of the phone. We want new opportunities to repair components, so we're always very interested to help you guys, and it helps us along the way.
Matt Kopp from Cedar Electric, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Many thanks to Director and Master Technician Matt Kopp and all the team at Cedar Electric. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps us to grow the channel, and we look forward to seeing you next time.